When we open to Genesis chapter 45 and read verse 8, it says there, now Joseph is speaking here. It says, so now it was not you who sent me here, but God, and he has made me a father to Pharaoh. When we look into the life of Joseph, his brothers had put him into the pit and sold him as a slave. Now Joseph could have blamed his brothers for his situation. He could have told them, because of you I landed up in this mess. Because of you I lost my father's love. Because of you I lost my position in the house. But what Joseph says is, no, it was not you, but it was God who sent me here. That means it was God who planned it all. I want to encourage you and tell you that God is above the plans of man. God is above the schemes of man. God is above the plans of the devil. Come on, sometimes we get overwhelmed, right? What people are planning, what the enemy is planning, what Satan's planning. But I want to tell you, God is above those plans. And no matter what they plan, at the end of it all, God always turns it out for our good. That is for those who love him, yeah? Turns it out for our good. Even in that valley moment, God has a plan. Sometimes when we are surrounded in that valley, look into Psalms 23, the psalmist says, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, that means he's in that valley and there's a shadow of death over him. That means there is no way out. Everything seems to be finished. But I want to tell you, even in that point of time, God has a plan. God has a plan over your life. Don't look at what the enemy is planning. Look at what God's planning. Don't look at what people are planning. Look to what God is planning, because he's got a perfect plan over your life, and he will always turn it all out for your good. Look at what Joseph says. It was not you who sent me here, but God. And then he goes further and says, and he, that is God, has made me a father to Pharaoh. God has lifted me up. God has blessed me. Even in that prison, even in that time when he was in the pit, even when he was in the position of being a slave, we know that it was God who led him through it all. Let us come to that realization that we don't need to be carried away what's the enemy's schemes, what he is thinking, what he is planning against us. But let us come into the realization that no matter what, God is above it all. And at the end, he will always work it together for my good. He has a perfect plan just for you. God bless you.